Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. Obviously, it's that time of the year again, where it's Rivals Direct time. So, as you can see, I still have the Zetterburn like back there. Now surrounded by like small plushies of Ranch and a big plushie of Ranch, because why not? So here's the thing, chat. We're watching the Rivals Direct right now. Like, I've got everything ready. I do have my Xbox to watch it, so you know that's cool. But the thing is, I don't know what we're doing after that. I don't think this far, to be fair, because I'm half tempted to just go and play some KOF with the guys at the pub, but that's not before 9 that's not before 9 p.m. anyways, so we'd still have time. For instance, to play some, I don't know, maybe some Killer Instinct. I think it's really gonna depend on whether they reveal stuff in this direct, whether there is stuff releasing this direct, and we'll see. But yeah, Rivals Direct! Rivals Direct! So, what do we expect, chat? Please let me know. Let me know what we expect, because I don't expect anything. Like, you think I'm not expecting anything for Nintendo Directs? Like for Rivals Direct? I'm not even expecting anything on the format anymore. That's the big thing. Because remember, last year we got a Twitch Plays dating simulator of Lovers of Either in direct format or whatever that was. And we need a chat to actually interact with the direct to actually unveil the stuff for reasons, because you know, why not? So we shall see. We shall see. In the meantime, we do have some very nice, very relaxing Rivals remixes for the most part, thanks to I guess Rizzo Force and just other people contracted by the Rivals team to do those remixes. So why not? Why not? Why not? Also, yeah. Ooh, okay. Trailer. Is it the Soap trailer? Because we did see Soap earlier. Yeah. So here's the thing. There was a reveal before the direct, and that was the reveal before the direct. So now there's Rivals of Either Soap. For like no reason. But it's funny. It's funny. I can't say anything about it. It's funny. At this point, like, it's just funny. I'm not even sure if I can order it, you know, from Europe, but why not? Why not? By the way, like, here's the thing. I don't know how many people there are on the stream right now. Obviously, we are watching with the Xbox. I don't know if we're gonna need chat or to display chat. Worst case scenario, we can. But like, sure, and sure. And there's almost 2,000 people in that damn chat. Not ours, like theirs. Which, yeah, Rival's getting bigger. I mean, obviously, like, they've got a lot coming up. Like, sure, Creature's dead, like, it's just Creatures is over. So they're not getting any more funding from that, unfortunately. They also didn't get any funding from, like, adding the workshop pack, because that was free. So they kind of need to release a game to actually fund Rivals 2 and just the bug fixing of Rivals 1 still, because Dan still needs to fix his game. So I don't know what's going on there. Obviously Dungeons is incoming. I guess all the merchandising from, like, sure, the soap and just lending to Framemakers their IP. And I guess the plushies, but we haven't had any update from Symbiote Studios in a long time, so maybe we'll see that. But yeah, you gotta think that this is an indie company, and you can't imagine that there's gonna be too much that just doesn't happen or something. I don't know. Like, at this point, I don't know. We shall see for ourselves, I guess, later. And once again, hi chat. Make sure to let me know in the chat if you are here. So yeah, concerning what we're gonna do after that, I'm not completely sure, honestly. I might actually end the stream early. I'm not sure yet. It's really going to depend on what's revealed today. I can't lie. This is going to entirely depend on what's revealed today. Obviously, we do have the ARMS tournament tomorrow. Potentially. Right now, there's only 2 entrants, so we'll see if we actually maintain that. But, yeah. Yeah, there's that. Yeah. 5 minutes remaining. I don't think... I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be shocked if Rivals 1 is getting more content, because at this point they have to go full throttle on Rivals 2 and maybe fixing some of the stuff in Rivals 1 still. I know that Dan still wanted to get, like, rollback doubles working, so there's that potentially. Maybe Switch rollback, who knows? There's Xbox, but, like, we all know Xbox at this point is just waiting for the final update to get updated. Because, honestly, who the fuck plays on Xbox? Like, don't get me wrong, it's a very good platform, but, like, who the fuck plays on Xbox? It's a platform fighter. Who the fuck plays on Xbox? Although I do kind of want the Xbox version to be updated for tourney reasons. Because honestly, hosting tournaments with PC is a little bit of a pain in the ass. And the Switch port, let's be honest, is very subpar. So if they update Xbox, we are eating good. Like, we are eating good. The only problem would be, like, Gamecube support, Gamecube controller support. But I feel like at this point, most people have transitioned to Xbox controller. Or just a controller that is supported by the Xbox in some fashion. Plus, the Xbox port could technically support keyboard. Like, technically speaking, it could. Since, you know, Halo Infinite has keyboard support. So I guess they could add keyboard support straight to Rivals on Xbox. Maybe even multiplayer keyboard support. I don't know how that would work, considering the drivers. But, I mean, I don't know how Xbox works. I just have one, I stick things into its ass, and it works. So, I'm not going to do much. So yeah, the only thing we know for sure, however, is going to be revealed is the new FrameMaker assist. So, we'll see. Like, that is the only thing we know for sure. Is that we're gonna see FrameMakers. I don't expect anything from Indie Pogo, for that matter. I mean, maybe, but that's unlikely. Maybe a Rivals comic going physical? There is a chance for that? A Rivals comic going physical? Like, the Rivals comic was nice, but obviously, due to the promotional matter of it, there was no character development in there. And it's like stuff we mostly knew. Like, it was cool seeing Claire just grow up in the Rivals comic. But like, other than that, there's no character development per se in the comic. Like, the character development, for all intents and purposes, is kind of happening in the game, at least for like base-based cast. At this point, it's like the 6 original characters from early access. Well, 5 plus 4s were technically. So yeah, I kind of want just more Rivals lore to be actually happening right, and yeah, we're 15 seconds from it happening, so I'm just gonna switch real quick the scene. There we go. You can see me. You can see the thing in big thing. And it's starting. And my sound is extremely low. It's going to be very hard to actually hear anything, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm just getting in now.
Adam!
I mean, a film production company in Chicago? Damn, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude. I went all in this time. We need people to understand that these are real announcements. No distractions.
I can't hear shit. Damn it, Dan! Damn it!
It's the Puppets of Aether show! Yay!
God damn it, Dan.
It's time to play some rivals. It's time to fight the fight. It's time to meet the
God fucking damn it.
Dan, we can't do this. We're gonna get sued.
Nah, we're cool with them. We already got our game on the Switch and everything.
That's not who I was talking about.
Alrighty, it sounds like you've met the team. Remember, I'm counting on you, okay? Bye.
No, Dan, wait.
Hey, the sound is so low. That's unfortunate.
You're horrifying. Do you know that?
Maybe I can just swap things out real quick. Give me a sec. Maybe I can just
Alright, weirdos.
trick it.
Here's how a direct goes down. Everyone out there, they don't care about you guys. They're just here for reveal trailers and me. You guys are here to just pad out the watch time with a little bit of light humor in between, okay? No character development, no
I'm trying.
overarching plot, no storyline.
But you're
Trying my best here.
big dollop of cinnamon toothpaste.
Oh, your necklace looks like a bunch of green beans.
Quit it, guys! We've all got to get along before the big sketch at the end.
Can I do something like this?
Natural instincts as rivals and work together to create the greatest show this world and the world of Aether has ever.
No. That's exactly what I was talking about. Shut it down. What are you? You're like a...
Can I like...
Well, actually, I'm a.
Yeah, I don't care. You're in charge.
What happens if I do this?
I'm in charge? I mean, I was born to be in charge. I won't let you down.
I don't...
Yeah, uh-huh.
Things aren't happening.
Oh, you guys got like a little song or dance or something? Okay, shut up. We're on after this next trailer.
Oh, you heard the man. Blake, Rano, assemble the props.
I'm trying my best to fix my sound.
My specialty.
Well, I guess that works.
Hey, can I do my comedy routine? Oh,
Not. I guess that works. I guess that kind of works. So, yeah.
Hello. I'm Dr. Oliveira.
Oh yeah, this is definitely louder.
You about Rivals of Ether stuffed animals. Now I know what you're thinking.
Okay, there we go. There's the plushies.
Isn't that a real tiger in your hand? Isn't that too heavy? But this isn't actually a tiger. This is Kimberly. As
Yep.
development has gone on, Rivals of Ether characters have gotten more and more complex, and so too must the design.
The goddamn green
Stuffed
screen.
animals reflect that complexity. That's why
We shall
we're
see.
now proud to present the most complicated.
Freaking Sandbird! Of course. Goddamn Sandbird, The worst part is I'd buy that. I would actually buy that.
Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Puppets of Ether Show.
Yeah, this is the problem. I would buy that.
We've got a lot of great stuff in store for you
If
today.
it actually exists.
It's something I think you'll find quite
Because
riveting.
I just want one.
Riveting. Anyway, put your paws and claws together for Rano the Frog. Yay!
Yeah, we'll see, we'll see.
Why are there so many games about fighting? And why can't we get along?
It's very cute, I will say. Like, that whole thing is very cute. That whole setup,
My fists,
very cute.
when
I love this.
wrong.
I truly love this.
Who was an idiot? He really
Okay, apparently the stream is on the front page of Twitch.
I helped him find it.
So, you know,
Peaceful connection.
there is now 5k people watching
Punches and fleet.
the Rivals Muppet Show.
Now back.
So, you know, thanks Dan.
Was so very
As usual.
and thought he could challenge me. That lion was
Yeah, god damn it, Dan.
who needs to go to school.
Of course, there's the Zero burning behind.
Here about peace.
I told you not to play that song anymore!
Damn it.
Guys, what are you doing? I thought we agreed to stop fighting.
And I thought we agreed not to do that song anymore. What happened to my rewrite?
Burning holes into the pages of my script aren't
God damn it.
Oh, I'll show you a rewrite.
Okay. Hey, how about we just take 5, okay? Hey, Maple, can I do my comedy act? Not now, Fleet. This is serious. What's wrong with my act? No
This is so
offense,
cute.
but we really need to pull out our most tried and true stuff right now. We can't risk doing anything, experimental. Especially with those two messing everything up. Now, let me see the script. If I rewrite it so that Zetterburn and Rano aren't together all the time, then just maybe I can stop them from fighting.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like, I love that this thing has a plot as well. Like, I love that. And here's the Framemaker assist, so I do wonder who it is. I legitimately wonder. Okay, so cool. We're gonna get to play Orkane in yet another platform fighter. Makes perfect sense. Yep, it's Orkane. It's just Orkane. I will say the hit sounds on that one don't feel all that impactful, if you ask me. And yeah, FrameMaker obviously has like more workshop support and also just Fishbone Gin. Because of course it does have Fishbone Gin. Makes perfect sense. Okay, so there's already DLC. There's already DLC in the game. Also makes sense. It's a fighting game in 2022. It makes sense. Now, who is it? Yeah, of course it was not going to be Ileana. Of course not. How much do we bet it's Claren? Oh, it's not Claren. Okay. I should really shut up. You know. It's fucking Crag. God damn it. They really put Crag Pillar in the game. You know, and we're dropping frames. On the stream, I mean. So now his busted ass is just gonna be in yet another game. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, at least I did, you know, how to put it? I don't know how to put it, to be fair. I did back FrameMaker, so that's cool.
Wow,
Notice
Zetterburn,
that little
you're
dance.
really on fire.
Yeah, I'm in my element.
God damn it. Adam, please.
Covering your eyes? Because you dance like nobody's watching.
Why?
Mind if
I love the duality of chat saying I love this so much, followed by I hate this.
go right ahead?
You set my hair on fire, didn't you?
It's
So
the
this
only
is-
way to get you to do the right dance.
And what dance is that?
The tap dance.
This is just the entire plot. Just Zetterburn and Ronald hating the guts out of each other. This is the whole plot of the direct.
You can't get along by the last act. The show is going to be ruined. Dan is never going to work with us again. Don't you guys care about your careers?
God damn it.
Toothpaste head.
Frog breath?
Hey, maple syrup. We need to hear.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm like their Geppetto. They'll do whatever I say. Okay, awesome. I won't let you down. All right. So I just got word from the man upstairs.
God?
No, man.
Oh.
Anyway, he just gave us the go-ahead on the big one.
You mean
Yes, that one. All right, this is a major reveal, so I'm gonna need you and your little buddies to step it up, okay? This gimmick's getting kind of stale.
Oh, I am a little bit worried about Zetterburn and Rano. I think they just need a little more time to get their act
I do
together.
wonder
You know,
who's voicing
smoke
them.
hyena who can shoot himself out of a cannon.
What did I say before?
That the gimmick is getting old.
No, that nobody cares. Just give us some light humor and move on.
But-
I'm gonna get coffee now. Bye.
God damn it, Adam. Adam is the worst dickhead in those. I'm not gonna lie, he's the worst dickhead in those.
Maple? Oh, no, Fleet, we're not going. Wait, that's it. This is exactly what those two need.
But yeah, I swear Adam is just the worst dickhead. The worst chat member on Twitch, you know. In those.
Long, long ago.
Okay, this is dungeons.
Before history, before legend even.
This one is a little bit louder.
Between the elemental forces of ether and the darkness from the abyss. The
Actual
foundation
lore,
of the land and
by the
lasted
way.
for generations. The people of ether came together, all tribes, all elements, and sealed the darkness away. They freely
Oh,
gave
this is in the
everything they had to
future.
save each other and the world. The fallen and their treasures were buried deep beneath what is now Jules Vale. Now, countless
No, this is not the
fortune
future.
hunters and adventurers dive into the mines to find wealth and excitement. I fear they'll find a
Yeah,
terrible
this is not
darkness as
the
well.
this is not future Jules Vale. But with the way they set it up, I almost thought this was the future, you know. Yeah, Dungeon's looking good though. Dungeon's looking very good. Gosh, I love that. I love that pixel art. I love that pixel art. October 25th. It's gonna get delayed. It's a Dan game. It's gonna get delayed.
Hello, everyone. There's been a slight change in the schedule, but that's okay since we never told you the schedule in the first place. Anyway, presenting the comedy stylings of Fleet the Fox. Woo! This is definitely gonna work.
Yeah, that all makes sense.
Hiya. Have I got some great jokes for you tonight? So, I was at the archery range the other day, and I shoot an arrow and pow! It goes straight into the bullseye. Which was a real shame, because I had to rush my archery instructor straight to the optometrist.
I don't get it. See, this is why I say I'm not bilingual.
Because he was a bull? Here's one. So, I was with
The-
King the other day, and I asked him to carry my arrows for me. So he takes my arrows, and he starts shaking them. And I say, hey, what the heck are you doing that for? You're gonna break them. And he says, it's okay, because he's quivering.
Okay, yeah, this one I get it.
These jokes about archery, you sure can't seem to hit your target.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah? Well,
I can't believe you're getting outfoxed by a lion.
You're the one croaking on stage, but he's the frog.
how about this? Bradshaw flies over to me the other day, says he's feeling kind of down, says he and Raster don't have time for games anymore. 'Cause
Bradshaw lore!
So I take two of my wind arrows and I shot him. He said, hey, what the heck you do that for? And I said, duck, goose. Because he's a goose.
Damn it.
Your arrows or these jokes.
God damn it, Adam.
Wait, I've got one more.
The cane.
Fleet, it was the only way.
Thank you. What? For letting me finally do my act.
They hated you. They were making fun of you out there.
Oh, that's just part of the comedy experience. I'll do better next time. Practice makes perfect.
Okay, weirdos, the
Thanks,
last
Flea.
announcement is up next, so no more stand-up puppet nonsense. That wasn't on my schedule, by the way.
Oh.
Anyway, this last bit is like the only thing the audience actually cares about. Screw it up.
We got this. Okie dokie, folks. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, the last announcement. And if you know Rivals Directs, then you know what that means. Yep, the main event, a big one. It's something I think you're all very excited to see. We've been saving the best for the... Hey! Look through that!
Okay, what's happening here?
Presenting the sequel to Rivals of Ether!
This is gonna be a troll one. Maybe. Or not. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. They're not moving. They're not moving. Of course they're not moving. That makes perfect sense. Oh gosh.
Oh no. Guys, do the act!
What? Weren't you always yelling at us before about not fighting?
That's not what I meant. I just wanted you two to understand that
As a pacifist, I would never hurt my pal Zetter.
In the ranch,
Shut up! Never mind! No storylines, no puppets of ether! Just be rivals! Now get out there and fight each other! Yes, ma'am!
Makes perfect sense. Here we go again. But yeah, that was actually pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. And of course, like... of course Rano has, like, a tether. Wait, is that fucking voice acting? But only for Bradshaw, you know? We're getting voice acting just for Raster, you know? Now, of course, we get Tempest because everybody fucking hates Tempest. It's just Rivals 2. And yeah, 2024, that makes sense. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I like that. I'm just trying to see if I see like people I know besides like the Rivals team. Additional pixel art, team line art. And yeah, we did know that Rivals 2 was a Trevor game. Like we did know that already. So you know it's gonna be well thought out. No offense to Dan, by the way. No offense to Dan. Because Dan is a wonderful guy. Yeah, I love those behind the desk shots. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I say I'm not gonna lie a lot, but that's true. I don't have any reason to lie. There's a lot of credits for this one. Adam Carrot by Adam Carrot. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Trailer by Adam Carrot. Yeah, they're having fun. They're having fun. At the end of the day, that's the thing that's important. They're having fun. And the Q&A. Okay, we're kind of gonna have to watch the Q&A, to be fair. We kind of have to watch the Q&A. Like, obviously, I'm not going to be able to say much during the Q&A. And I feel like if you want to watch the Q&A, it might actually be better without my commentary. But yeah, I'm very curious to see Dungeons, honestly. Now the big thing is, obviously with the Q&A, we might actually see things, how to put it? We might actually see some things that wouldn't exactly be, how to put it? Fit for a direct, to say the least. If that makes sense. That's just a side effect at this point. Gosh, I'm gonna have a few reactions to actually watch. It's gonna be great. And yeah, Rivals music as you're always banging. Banging, and I think Dan is taking the hand, you know. Yeah, I can't believe Craig's gonna ruin yet another game. Fucking Craig. I mean, it makes sense. It's like the most obvious assist in the entire game. But god damn it. Ay, 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 ay. Flipping Dan Fernacey. Got us again. He got us again. Okay, just... I absolutely loved that, that bit where they weren't moving at all. For the beginning of the trailer.
Hello. Wait, Trevor, get closer to the mic because you're probably quiet.
Hi, everybody. There you go.
Welcome to post-direct show. I hope you all enjoyed
Dan and Trevor.
the direct show this year. We went...
It's Dan and Trevor.
As always. A little different. than last year. Last year we also went crazy. For those who missed it, it was Twitch Plays Rivals Direct, which was way more stressful on George than this year. This year was kind of just queuing up a video.
Yeah, that's great.
You know,
Yeah,
video
it's
that we
true.
posted
Like this year was
yesterday,
chill for
but,
George, but that's
still,
great
A little less stressful than doing it live and having
because
videos.
George
I think that's-
deserves the chill years. Like last year, the stream actually
We
broke.
had a puppet show, so.
Last year, the stream actually broke when George was trying to do
Start out
things
is We're gonna just talk through the FAQ. That's
because
all.
it was all manual for the record.
Rivals 2 was the big reveal at the end. We're gonna go through it. We got Trevor here, who is a gameplay lead, also the programming lead on that Rivals 2 game that you just saw.
Also, yeah, that Q&A is not fitting in the window.
Questions, and we can kind of add maybe some more info as we see fit. So, what is the game about? I think everyone who's still in chat, looks like we have about half the viewers left. I think all of you guys know what the game's about. Sequel to Rivals.
Yeah, let's listen to Dan and Trevor
So, yeah.
and actually comment on what
Hopefully
they
if
say.
you've played, or if you haven't played Rivals Ether somehow, I would still recommend if you're interested in playing Rivals 2 when it does come out, probably want to play Rivals of Ether, because all the movesets, a lot of the game mechanics, you're going to
The website got hugged. Okay, apparently the website is completely down.
play this game competitively. Then you should probably.
Let me
play
try.
Rivals. We still have our
Ether
set going this year.
Studios.
Oh wait, I don't know. Well, that might have been an announcement. Whoops. Well, we'll still have tournaments this year, so you should sign up for Rivals. We'll be at Genesis.
Yeah, the bloody website is completely down.
But you can watch it.
Getting hammered.
Yeah, and
Like
that's
something
a great way
fierce.
to ramp up because the character movesets, as so far, most of the veterans will be coming over pretty intact, just with new stuff on top of them.
Also, we're gonna get
Game
most of the
releasing.
cast.
Alright, so
I
as
mean,
you saw, I think some people were probably like, no, when they saw the date.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm like, yay! I need some time to make this game.
Yeah, we're like, oh,
Yeah,
I
good-
more time.
good for this for the team
but
to actually delay.
That's the time we're targeting. This is like a realistic, hopefully, timeline. I know when we first showed 3D models, we put 2023, but yeah, realistically, this is what we're looking at and what we're working towards for a launch is 2024. And we'll keep you guys updated. It's not like we're gonna. So this year we'll probably still do a lot of development like last year, where it might be few and far between for updates. But by 2023, the goal is you'll be well aware of when we're gonna launch because we'll be having updates. We'll have
Yeah, I'm guessing the
people playing.
game might have most of the cast of the. I would say like the canon cast. Obviously not the guests. I don't expect Ori or Shovel Knight to be returning, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Business model. We are not ready to announce the business model yet, but it will have a business model.
It will have a
We're
business
gonna-
model.
we're
Yeah,
gonna try
sure.
to take all your money. Not all of it. Most of it. Most of your money.
I mean, Dan, you're already taking all
We're
my
actually-
money,
we're
you
still
know.
working on that. We'll announce it once we know. Obviously, we're well aware of not just gaming, but fighting games in particular. You can go online and see lots of discussions about what's the best way to put out a fighting game or a multiplayer game. And we are well versed in what the opportunities are. We'll see what we do. Yeah, maybe you'll have to get on an exercise bike and you'll have to pedal. And then I don't know how we convert that to money yet.
Yeah, here's the
but
big
that's
thing.
that
Like,
out.
if we're getting closed
Then we'll
beta
be able
though,
to announce.
Yeah, then we're
if we're actually getting a closed beta,
Will there be a
like
big
not like multiversus closed beta where it was
Wednesday
just
testing
US.
2023?
Like we actually need those closed beta to be like worldwide.
Because that will announce. We'll probably do another list, so it's not like this newsletter is going to be the beta signups, but you'll get an email when beta signups go live, and then you can sign up on the website.
Okay, yeah, the website I think is recovering
Those open.
from being
Right,
killed.
I'll let you take mod support.
Oh,
So there's that.
Will it support mods? Maybe, but it's not in our initial goals because it's a lot, and we want to release in a reasonable time frame.
Yeah, So we like mods and we love our community. And if you guys watched back in December, we did a community highlight video where half of the awards were actually all workshop awards, and the other half was community in general and also the competitive community. So we definitely love our workshop community, but we have to focus on making the game first. Even in Rivals of Ether, we didn't even think about workshop until after the game was out of early access and in launch. And even then we thought about it and I was like, wouldn't it be cool? And then if it wasn't for Yellow Afterlife and Nick on our team, we still wouldn't have done it. Just the fact that Yellow had already started exploring
$71 of shipping.
Maker, and then Nick was available to do the.
I mean, I guess that would happen with the Ukraine stuff, but Jesus Christ.
With Daniaru Guadua. So just like all of that lining up all at once is the only reason we had workshop. So yeah, you need a lot of things to fall into place. So we are not.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yet.
Yeah, ideally,
maybe
it'd be fun if we did do it.
Will it support custom colors? Okay, so this is one where we've so far, even in the last, so game development in this game started in October 2020. So right after Definitive launched is when Trevor moved over to this full time. I still work on everything that Ether Studios does. Custom colors, we've already gone back and forth on them multiple times. And I personally haven't eliminated them yet because I like custom colors, but they do have a lot of problems, both tech and gameplay wise.
I'm just double checking Discord. Meanwhile,
custom colors can create some scenarios that cause readability issues for sure, especially because all our VFX are also recolored by the character colors. So you want to make sure you can see what's happening. And then secondly, tech-wise, it's a lot different. So for Rivals of Ether, custom colors wasn't hard at all because we were actually just using that code to make the colors. Like
that was the first thing I made when I joined the Rivals team was custom colors.
Yeah.
It took like no time at all.
And that's because we were already feeding values in to make color palettes. So the traditional way to do it in a 3D game would just be to have, each color palette has a texture page. So yes, you can dynamically generate those, but we don't have a great solution. And then we also need to, we're looking
this is all very interesting, to be fair.
Of both tech and design challenges. So we want to do custom colors still because we love the feature. Just know that we, as of right now, like Workshop, we're not promising it because we don't know how to achieve it currently. The next question is, will it actually have good single-player content this time?
Always a question of single-player.
Wow. Harsh. So this one, even though Trevor is on gameplay lead, this one will probably come down to me for now, and then maybe another designer as we expand our team. But yeah, so this will be my fault if it's not good. So yes, we are designing new single-player designs that will be better than Rivals Ether.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think we can confidently say
yes
than Rivals.
So we can't promise Workshop or custom colors. We can promise that there will be some kind of single-player better than Rivals 1.
I mean, hopefully
we're still going to focus.
Can't do much worse than Rivals 1 for single player.
We never have to make a difference.
I'm not gonna lie.
Development, like delaying a feature, something like ranked mode would get delayed second to like a story mode, right? So just based on our timing and how we're gonna release stuff, single player content, we're gonna prioritize it in that we want to have that for players, but it's going to be lower priority than anything competitive. All right, let's get into some of the gameplay stuff, because in the trailer we revealed even more gameplay stuff. So last year we revealed shields. This year we showed off even more. People have questions. People are going to be like, why are you doing this?
Oh, so there's a Rival 2 side. Okay. It's probably dead as well. It is probably dead as well.
A great way to add defensive options. And really, it's mostly for accessibility too, because when people pick up the game and they can't defend themselves, what are you gonna do?
True.
So shields are just an easy way to add more depth to the game,
Yeah.
The shield stuff makes sense.
Repeat in this FAQ, and I'll repeat it on the stream. Is one of the biggest goals for Rivals 2 in terms of gameplay is we want to hit like kind of 3 pillars. It's familiar, intuitive, and
I don't
expressive.
agree with the
So,
ledge
in
stuff,
Rivals,
honestly.
I would say
Because
in terms
I
of the
still
genre,
think that ledges are the
you know,
most
there already
boring
exist
shit
that
in all of
think like
Smash.
Super Smash Brothers, play like Super Smash Brothers. In Rivals 2, like, we're definitely kind of not afraid to get even a little bit more familiar in terms of our systems. Just because one of the reasons that we are even, you know, considering this is
Yeah, I really feel like ledges
the genre has
weren't
expanded
necessary.
in the 2010s. But no games have really hit Smash's quality level at the beginning. So if you want to create the genre and differentiate, you kind of have to like hit the quality
So
and
there's
then start
that.
going sideways. Even Rivals from the beginning, you know, like pixel art, reduced moveset, reduced attacks, was never meant to be necessarily like in terms of gameplay and depth at the same scale of something like Melee or EM or Ultimate. So this time we want to try to hit that depth, and then the reason that we feel confident in being able to expand the genre from there is
I mean, here's the thing, chat.
for those who follow Rivals,
I think
our
ledges
character
can work,
are a little
but
insane. Even just in Rivals of Ether, you know, we want to keep that.
we kind of don't
keep
want
going.
them
So,
to be
like,
fully
you know,
invincible.
once we have the base,
you ask
the
me.
base can be more familiar because the characters are going to start going wild. And kind of adding systems on top of it, right? Like, you know, Rano already has a poison system that builds on top of the game. A character like
For that matter, I really do not want the ledges to be
all that
invincible,
stuff is going to add complexity on top.
because ledges being invincible
we
is
don't
just
necessarily
extra fucking polarizing
of the base mechanics.
in terms of recovery.
All right, Trevor. Why did we add ledges though?
Ledges was a big intuitive accessibility thing, because when people first play Rivals, like say you're at a convention or something, and they're trying to recover, most likely they're not going to, because, you know, you have to know about the wall jump system. This one...
But yeah, I understand the idea behind ledges for accessibility. I do not agree with those being fucking invincible.
Of, who gets to enjoy the game.
I do not agree.
Pick it up. And ledges are fun. They add a lot of expression on the offstage game that you
Because to me, making ledge invincible is just going to make recovering extra polarizing towards the ledge,
oh yeah, they can't hear George.
in favor of the ledge.
George, you can unmute yourself.
You can see that a lot in Melee sometimes.
But George asked, is there ledge trumping? There is not. We'll go over that in a bit. The other follow-up for ledges that I'll mention is also in the FAQ is this is one that took longer for those who followed Rivals.
That's like my
Ledges
opinion.
wasn't deleted for the same reason that Shields was in Rivals of Ether. Like, Shields was definitely a scope thing. I did not want to do throw reactions. I did not want to do throw animations for every character. That was the big reason that Shields got eliminated. Ledges were purposely cut. Yes, it still was more animation in terms of, like, you need all the ledge options, but not as exponential as doing something like throw reactions in 2D. So I cut it because I hated ledges, because I played competitive Brawl.
Yeah.
Which, now that time has passed, there's probably a lot of people who are like, what the heck's competitive Brawl, dude? Like, did you just, like, not enjoy your life at that time? And I was like, no, actually, there was a time where Brawl was more popular than Melee, for everyone who forgets. I just so happened to be at college right at that time. So we played Brawl, and ledges had a lot of problems in Brawl. There was just the invincibility and the safety of them. Like, ledges in Smash, from a conceptual standpoint, are supposed to be the corner. And they're really not in every game, necessarily, just because you get invincibility.
But yeah, I guess I have meddled out on ledges, but that's...
So Meta Knight caused a lot of issues.
That's kind of like...
So when I first started Rivals,
I think
had made
the
Smash
ledge
have
limit
ledges,
helps.
And right away I was like, yo, you know what's a great way to not have ledge problems is to not have ledges.
Yeah.
In this game, obviously, we have a lot of time, and we've seen a lot of platform
But,
that have done ledges in different ways and better. We can,
I just don't want ledges to be invincible.
PM,
They're great for accessibility
kind of pick the best
and to
option.
add more options.
So yeah, we're designing it with ledges
But like,
in mind this time.
the
A lot of
invincibility
recovery
is just
thing
the
is
big problem I have with
work
ledges.
with ledges.
The huge problem I have with ledges.
should we go through all of the FAQ? We can. Yeah, let's keep going.
Alright, I'm gonna join the stream. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hey, it's George.
Yeah, I was about to say it is
Yeah,
George.
I was just gonna say that maybe we could hit like 1 or 2 more of the FAQ and then start taking chat questions because they are chomping at the bit. They want to talk.
Okay, so we
Hi,
have
George.
hit falling. We have parry. All the things that make rivals rivals. We got rid of whiff lag because it's not really necessary anymore with shields.
Trevor, you were here when we added whip flag, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember? I don't remember the initial discussions. Do you remember like? So Trevor and I discuss a lot anytime we do any mechanics, especially on Rivals 2. Even on Rivals, because we don't always see eye to eye.
Okay, I want to hear about that.
But we always eventually.
I
get
want
to
to
the
hear
point.
about
I
that.
don't remember with flag how we.
Oh, I do. It was just people were complaining. Oh, everything's so spammy. You could just throw out moves.
Maple was a really a problem.
Yeah, and so we're like, oh, what if everybody had more lag if they whiff, so they can't just like throw out moves. Yeah.
Right. And then remember, it's funny that we keep calling it whiff lag because we called it whiff lag. We released it. Everyone hated it because all their attacks were laggier, and everyone just loved hitting buttons. So then, like the next patch, we said we removed whiff lag, and we called it hit canceling.
I remember that.
Yeah, right. They did that.
We were like, actually, now there's no more whiff lag, but every attack has more lag.
That was
and
just-
when you hit it, it's faster. And then for that, like
That was so big brain, to be fair. That was so big brain.
But for some people,
Just-
that totally worked. They were like, you know what's sick? Hit canceling. L canceling is not cool. Hit canceling is the
Just changing the terminology.
There's no hit canceling or whip flag.
Changes a lot, actually,
And yeah, I don't think
in
we
the
need
minds of
shields.
people.
Obviously, shields is a safe way to defend. The big thing that we don't need whiff flag for, which is interesting, because whiff flag does help make the combo game better in Rivals. We also removed drift DI in Rivals too. So
Because it sucks.
you don't need hit canceling as much because you can actually get follow-ups by waiting for the player's trajectory to fall. You know, if they don't DI your down air on the ground, they're
Ooh,
not.
there's
going
interesting
to hit
stuff
the
on
ground.
the
So you don't have to.
on the D grab.
The
I want to
spikes into the
say,
ground are way stronger in
the
Rivals
grab
than they
release,
are in Rivals 1.
from what I can see.
Here's a big one. I think I'll take this one because I forced it upon Trevor.
Yep.
The pummel system is new for Rivals 2. Why is there a new pummel system? Well, because I don't like mashing in platform fighters, and I never have. So Rivals of Ether removed mashing in multiple ways. We have a lot of mechanics that would have had mashing if you were playing Super Smash. I think the best illustration of it is probably Edelus's Ice. I remember the idea of it.
Yeah, you gotta remember that Ellis Ice is essentially a I want to say a free tech chase, but no, it's like more of a 50-50.
You get to see the time.
I say a 50-50 mostly because down smash covers a lot of shit.
The whole time.
Covers a long distance.
We're like, would be more fun if you got to do something. So that's what added. You get to rack up some damage. So anyway,
So yeah,
all that
you-
leads to we did not.
It's like on
I
reaction.
did not
You
want
can almost
smashing
react
again.
to the roll.
So our new system
Or
is
just cover it.
inspired by a game that I worked on before Rivals of Ether, called Killer Instinct. And for those of you who have heard of that game, it's a fighting game.
Yeah, I was about to
Street
say
Fighter,
this.
like Street Fighter,
It
but
does
has a
sound like combo
system called
breakers.
Combo
Like when you
Breakers.
read it,
And
the
we
fact that
kinda
there's
did
two
that
types of
for
pummels,
years.
yeah,
The way
it kind of
happens
sounds like
is
combo breakers.
You get two pummels. You have your.
It kind of sounds like
normal
combo
pummel
breakers.
Or your special pummel. Your normal pummel just deals a pretty good chunk of damage. Right now they deal 8%. So that is basically like multiple pummels in a Smash style game. In terms of damage, special pummels also deal 8%, but they have another effect unique to the character. So Zetter Burns lights you on fire. I think his actually does a little less, so the damage evens out. His does like 6 plus fire. Rano puts you 4 stacks of poison. Raster will reveal later because we're still messing with it, but it's pretty silly right now.
Of course,
so
Raster's
it's
silly.
right out of a grab.
It makes sense. Raster's always silly.
Defender just has to hit the same button that the attacker shows. So if your attacker went for your normal grab or your normal pummel, then you have to hit A. If the attacker went for special pummel, you have to hit B. It's just a 50-50 guess, right? So in Killer Instinct, it was a 1 out of 3, which is a little more in attacker's favor. They had light, medium, or heavy. This is a little more in defender's favor, And then the reason it balances out is you don't have to pump at all. So if you don't want to risk getting broken, you just go for the throw. You kind of avoid the system entirely. But if you want damage, you got to go through the system. You got to play a little bit of Yomi, and you can get broken. One of the interesting mechanics that we're going to see is that some of the special pummels are designed where once you start getting your chill percent, you're going to be very scared of some special pummels because of what their extra effect is. Whether that's moving you somewhere else or, you know, for example, Zetterburn's fire is great because you can light them on fire.
Yeah, right. You just get fire from a grab. This is pretty potent.
Afraid of that, which
when you think about it.
A weighted Yomi situation where,
because assuming the grabs are as fast as like, I don't know, melee Marth, this is very potent to be like, okay, if they grab you, you're on fire, so 1.5 knockback, and that's easy kill, to be fair. That is easy kill after that, in most cases.
So yeah, that's a long-winded way to say
that's like the easy kill on the tech
We're
chase.
super excited about it. It's obviously early to reveal something like this, but we really like how it is so far. So yeah, let's keep going through some of the new mechanics.
Let's talk about the special inputs, like as a whole, on a couple of the things, and then go to chat questions. How about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to explain why we have two? New
So yeah,
specials?
they added more special attacks apparently.
Because Dan wanted them. But really, it's because we wanted basically we wanted states where you could input an attack to always have a special variant. So get up attack and ledge attack and pummel are the three that we added a special variant for. And it's really just to make those systems more complex and more fun and cooler.
Yeah, basically adding specials into the moveset, but they're not as strong as regular specials because they're situational in how you get to them. Get up special, we actually see it in the trailer. Rano gets up on his bubble. It doesn't have a hitbox. It's very good for escaping when you're knocked down on the platform because it actually does start moving you up during the animation. You can still grab him or get him out if you're at the same level as him. But leaving a bubble is really nice there because if you do manage to get away, you can kind of immediately have that bubble on top of the combat. And that's what you see in the trailer.
Interesting.
He does, I think, forward air, maybe? Or down
Very
air.
interesting
There's
stuff.
something to pop Zetterburn into the bubble. Yeah. So get up special, you just hit B instead of A. We also have get up attack, so you get both. Ledge special, same thing, A or B. You see it in the trailer as well. That's Raster's get up special. He goes invincible and then off the top of the screen.
I'm sorry if I'm not talking much, but I'm trying to follow.
The move Fly from Pokemon. And kind of like a Kirby or Meta Knight throw, I guess, too, where they go off screen. And then it has a pretty strong hitbox when you land. So that's a great move if you know your opponent they can't grab ledge because you just got it and they're going to go for stage. You can actually kind of knock them back off stage with it. Yeah. Last question is just a joke question, but we'll still read it. Do I love Rivals 2 or am I in love with the idea? So you love Rivals 2. The only thing is you're sad that 2024 isn't closer. And yeah, that's because we got to make the game still. There's a lot of content to put in. We're super happy with how it's progressing though. Like we were very excited to just show off the trailer. Our team is freaking killing it in every aspect. Ty is our environment director. He got to reveal 3 stages today, and they all look freaking amazing. We have Corey on our team who's helped us on the technical art side. So if you notice, we have a great looking cell shading that was not in the game last year. Also, you know, Brano, new character reveal. Raster, I kind of leaked him on Twitter, responding to Mango like 6 months ago. And then also he was in the GIF from earlier this year, but you get to see him in action. Yeah, we were super excited. So yeah, let's do some. You want to do Twitch questions first, or you want me to answer some general direct questions, George?
Yeah, let's hit some Twitch questions. They've been patiently waiting for a little while. So at Rivals of Ether, guys, and then we'll read the questions that we like and conform to our narrative. I'm just kidding. We'll just ask some good questions and we'll probably answer them. We don't have time to do everyone though.
Some stuff we won't answer just because of development, or we don't necessarily have an answer yet. Just like on the FAQ, we say we don't know platforms, we don't know business model yet. Most gameplay stuff we'll probably talk about. I mean, everything in the gameplay is subject to change, but we can talk about, like, we play the game now. We have tournaments internally with the developer build, and Trevor and SBS beat me in them consistently every tournament, every time we play.
It's great.
It's really
Alright.
sad.
I love it.
I've got a good question here.
Yeah,
What is the planned roster size? I know you probably can't just say the whole thing, but right, we can maybe say a little bit, or.
Yeah, this is the Q&A part.
I don't know.
If you don't
I
want to
would
answer
say-
that, how about guest characters? People are very curious to know. They're gonna be guests.
We're not going to say the roster size, but I will segue this into give some answers. So we won't announce the roster size yet, but there will be a roster and it'll have a size.
Thanks, Dan.
There are going to be new character designs that aren't in Rivals of Ether. So it's not going to be like the first thing we're going to do is bring every character over. There will be some new characters brought in. Some Rivals of Ether characters will not make the jump initially. Maybe they will come later as the game, gets older.
Yeah, it makes sense as
bring
well.
characters over, but we're not going to just
Probably a
start
good
out with,
opportunity for
like,
DLC,
copying
honestly.
every character. We do want to make some new designs. Get to see how far we can push characters. Also, just make some new designs that are simpler too. I'm always trying to be like, well, for every Sylvanos, let's try to get another Zetterburn. So yeah, we're definitely going to have new characters. In terms of guests, I will say right now that we are not planning guests at all currently. So it will be pure Ether Studios characters, original IP, original world. Who knows? Maybe sometime there will be guests, but one thing that sets us apart from other platform fighters, I guess, is that we have an original world. We will
I'm
expand.
gonna try to add
on
that to the
original
bookmark
story
bar.
better than Rivals 1. And we have all our own characters that you guys
There we
can
go.
play with.
We did it.
Nice.
I answered it. All right.
Well done. Well done.
Somebody said, "Ori's gone. Let's go."
Yeah, people were curious for sure about
Chat
the workshop
reactions.
characters and guests, especially because the workshop were after, the original cast and stuff like that.
Well, the workshop 4-pack is officially brought into the universe.
Yeah, they're canon now.
So
Yeah, workshop
they
canon
would
now.
not be considered guests if they did show up in future games. They were created outside the company, but now they have been brought in the family. And you see that in the trailer because Hodojo, name reveal, is a stage in the game.
Hodojo. God damn code
and
names.
It is hold on stage. Dojo is where he trains his pupils.
All right, we have a question. Let's see if you like this one for how the characters have been translated. So, is there still character-specific tech, like Rano needle boosting, or just in general, how do they feel going from the Rivals 1 engine to Rivals 2?
So one of the things we wanted to do was take the best version of the characters. So we wanted to make sure that when you play this new character, it's not going to feel worse than the old character, because that never feels good. So we wanted to keep character-specific tech. We wanted to add new moves. I know you saw Rano has a new move in the trailer. If you go back and watch it, you'll see it. We replaced one of his Rivals 1 moves. It's much better now. And then we added new stuff, like just to make the characters feel better. So I can't reveal what some of them are yet, but the attacks.
Yeah, good point
are
by Menace.
better
The
than
the revealed
Rivals 1
characters should have a list on at least the FAQ.
Mostly, yeah. I would say this is something we're still working on too. I would say like
Oh yeah.
90% of the stuff, feels better. We're also definitely very competitive focused, so it's not like we're taking everything, as soon as we see it. Right now, there's still one that Raster doesn't have that, I'm like, yo, he should have this in Rivals 2. We'll see if I win. I probably will, because I'll be like, eventually I'll be like, put it in the tournament belt. Then I'll play Raster, just that tournament.
And then everyone's gonna cry.
Damn it.
We're not bespoke, right? It's not like we have to be like, well, this character had this in Rivals, so now he has to have it, and that's gonna mess up competitive. And now, you have to like nerf other stuff so the character can be balanced. But yes, as much tech as possible is gonna come over. Some of the tech doesn't because of the engine change.
Yeah.
So we mentioned that hit falling is still in the game. Or no, I don't know if we did, but hit falling is still in the game.
Yeah.
What about baby dashing?
Yeah, baby dashing's still in.
Okay.
Yeah. The one that got removed because of the engine change, and it was because it was a bug in Rivals 1 that was just so obscure, and I'm really not even sure how it works, is tilt boosting. And I want to see if there's a way I can add something similar.
Wait, tilt boosting out of jabs, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tilt boosting. It's a cool mechanic, so it's not like I wanted to remove it. It's just it was a bug.
That's because you get
we'll
the
see.
jab speed boost.
Yeah.
Yes, because depending on when you do the cancel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see.
What engine
yeah,
is the game in, by the way? People have been asking.
Oh yeah, do we? Oh yeah, it's in Unreal.
Yes, it's Unreal Engine 4.
I love Unreal. It's great.
4.27.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
We glossed over the esports question in the FAQ just because I wanted to get to the chat questions, and I thought it would be kind of
I'm very much listening,
for fans. So people are asking, like rollback, esports, what's the word on that?
Okay, so rollback is an interesting one. I'm going to say, I don't know how we want to word it, so we're exploring how multiplayer is going to work exactly. So right now we play the game.
Please have a rollback.
Developer. We do tournaments,
That's
and we're
the
doing
thing?
that with rollback. With peer-to-peer, GGPO
Yeah.
style rollback.
Okay, yeah. Regular rollback.
We're
No.
also looking into exactly how we want it to be in the
Sense?
sense of the full game. Now that we have working peer-to-peer rollback in Unreal, that's appealing. We also really like to see kind of what Brawlhalla does in their game with the server-based rollback, and just kind of the stability that they can get from having servers be the authority. So we don't have like an announcement yet on how the netcode is going to run, but there will be some kind of rollback. There will be
For sure.
client-side prediction that will reduce input delay.
There's at least some
what
rollback.
exactly the tech is that accomplishes that, we are not at the stage where we can share yet, but yes, we are treating it as online being the primary form of competition, and we'll be working to have as low of input delay as possible. People asking about GameCube controller support. This is probably still also early, but I kind of want to say what we're doing now.
Yeah.
So in the development build right now, we have direct the Wii U adapter support.
Yeah, so if you're familiar with Dolphin's GameCube controller support, we have basically the same thing for Rivals 2.
Right, it's not Rivals 1, which is direct input, that you need the Mayflash PC adapter.
What
We
just-
have the basically the official Wii U adapter support. So
Okay,
it
there we
means
go.
instead of setting it to PC mode when you have the Switch, you'll set it to the Wii U mode. And we also have Xbox controller support. I think that's all currently that we support. So we still have work to do on the controller front because it turns out there's more than 2 controllers.
And that's really just by request of people who've been asking in the dev tournaments, like, hey, Trevor, I have like a PS4 controller. Can I play, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure it'll
we-
expand the options.
we've been trying to be like, well, for now, we're like, well, hook it up in Steam, because Steam theoretically converts any controller to X input. You know, it has a wrapper. It's basically doing what Xbox 360 CE used to do, if anyone familiar with that. So we've been trying that and be like, hey, hook it up. It's worked at like 50% rate. Some people are like, oh yeah, now it works, and then it just treats it like an Xbox controller, so whatever.
So yeah, I guess this is just their stream, just doing
Sometimes
the
it's
Windows
like,
thing
still
in.
doesn't work. So yes, we have a lot of work to do on controller front, but currently we support Xbox and.
I guess that's what's happening,
out the
and I
box.
think this is me, but this is not me. You let me know, chat, if you hear it.
People have figured out in chat that typing Edalus makes the chat highlight. Because it's my tag, so you can see the chat. Someone was asking about not the whip flag one.
I saw someone ask, will there be shield pokes? And the
Shield
answer
pokes
is
or shield
no.
drops, actually. People have been curious about that.
Oh, shield drops? Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Is there animation for that?
With an input that is much more consistent than the other games where you can shield drop.
What's the input?
Right now, the input is when you're releasing shield, you just hit down. So you just let go of shield and hit down, and you'll shield drop.
Nice.
Solid.
Yeah, very easy.
Oh, let's talk about the beta a little bit. So, yeah, we do have one planned for the future sometime, hopefully 2023. And
I want to
know
check my
we
emails because I
updated
should be
our website. We were like, oh, we're
subscribed.
so ready for like a lot of people to visit it. And I know the website is being unstable right now, the Rivals 2. These guys are giving it so much love, but
Yeah,
if you go there,
told, when we changed websites, we were told
The
it was
newsletter?
gonna be unhuggable, but this one gets hugged just as hard as our
we
past
upgraded. Well,
website.
the good thing is it comes back much faster. The other one takes like 10 minutes to unhug
Okay.
itself.
Well, it still gets hugged. Just wait a little bit. Just
We'll
let the
deal with
page-
that. But
we'll get our website.
And yeah, the resonant
by
mixes
the time we do
are out.
beta
Makes
sign-ups,
sense. We might have
hopefully the
to
website's
actually
unhuggable, so you can actually sign up.
buy that.
we'll just bite the bullet and do the business class stuff. I guess we're a real business now or something. I don't know.
I guess.
It's like
I guess we're
$700 a month. Anyway, we'll fix the web hosting. All the point I was
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
make was make sure you remember rivals2.com. Head to the link you can get on our mailing list, and we'll let you
Yeah.
guys know about the beta and stuff like that. And it is important because I don't think we talked about it. It's like in the article we tweeted, but yeah, definitely get on there, sign up.
The other thing to mention on the stream is to not only get on the newsletter for the beta, we also, if you go to etherstudios.com, we have some positions up because we are still expanding. One thing that's pretty interesting about this project is we're still very small. So like our goals,
Good.
our ambitions
Double
are
check.
like to compete against basically AAA multiplayer. You know, that's what we're trying to compete against. So any game that you can currently play online that has multiplayer, you know, that's the market that we want to be in. We're currently doing it with a team that's under 20 people. But not only that, just like parts of the game are just one person's responsible for it. So like the stages, we have one person doing concept art, Dallin, and then Ty is doing basically all the stage creation right now. We have one person who's been doing pretty much all the animations so far. So we have Diego on our team, but we have somebody else starting next month. So now animation will hopefully go faster.
Yeah, I'm excited.
In terms
For
of
Studios is
gameplay
also down
programming, it
in
is
terms of
entirely
website.
all Trevor doing that. So these are like the teams that we're playing, or the games that we're competing against. These are all departments, and our departments are people, a person, a single person, and that's the department. So yes, like we do want to expand and be able to compete, but at the same time, we also are expanding in a way that we can afford, not just in terms of actually being able to afford people, but also just the development cost of adding more people, right? Yeah, it's a saying of like, yeah, 9 women can't make a baby in a month. You know, just throwing people at a problem immediately is generally makes it worse before it makes it better. So we are ramping up to be able to make this game that we want to compete against everything, but also doing it sustainably. But anyway, like there's job openings. So if you know anyone who would be a good fit, I think we have multiple. We have programming, we have art. So check out etherstudios.com and
/jobs.
/jobs.
Yeah, we actually posted 4 new ones today. So
4 new jobs.
people are asking in the chat. Yeah, that's where go check it out. Definitely some options. I think there's like 8 up there right now or something. And even if there's something that maybe isn't exactly what we're hiring for, like Dan said, it's a lot of moving parts. So if you think you're awesome and
I'm
we
just
should know about you,
looking.
just
Yeah.
send us a
Okay.
resume.
And also follow Ether
Is it?
Studios on Twitter, because we
Makes
will be
sense.
highlighting work that now is revealed from our artists. So animation, stages, character art. We'll be retweeting their tweets. So if you are interested in just what we're doing, and you can also just hit up them
Not
directly.
that.
So you can reach out to some of our artists and ask them, what it's like, if they enjoy Ether Studios, and then also if that's your department, say you want to work on background art, reaching out to Ty is great, because he's going to be heading up our department, so you can ask him what it's like and what we're hoping to find in a potential hire.
Just
About voice acting,
that.
will there be announcers, full voice acting, all that?
Yes. So, as you saw in the start of the trailer, Rezo Force is Flashy Goodness's team, who we started with Flashy Goodness, and now we've been working with Rezo Force on multiple projects. So they've done Creatures of Ether, they're doing Dungeons of Ether, they're also working on Rivals 2. They are handling the audio front. So we have music, sound effects, and voice effects. So every character will be voiced. You can hear a little bit of that in the trailer. There's some VO efforts, some grunts, some hurts. There will be more. There will be hopefully we'll have some story stuff where they actually have lines and things like taunts and stuff like that. But if you are interested in voice acting, I don't know if we're quite at a stage where we are ready to take a bunch of voice applicants. I would say, probably should have had an official thing for this. I would say check out Rezo Force's website, but we'll get an official system and we'll post it to Ether Studios Twitter when we're ready to basically let out, be like, hey, we're trying to find voices for.
There we
Asteroid
go.
Yeah,
We got the
basically
new
casting all the
album.
characters. Because ideally.
Anyways,
everyone will have
chat. What I'm gonna do.
their own voice, and
Because this is going to get long and I want to watch the end, and I feel like this is not giving us
Nice.
anything in
I
terms
know
of
people are
content.
asking, about
I'm gonna cut off my stream right now. Go check
I see some questions.
twitch.tv/Rivals of Ether for
Like Rivals 1.
more about Rivals 2 and everything.
Thought about it yet? But what do you got?
yes, so we have a little bit.
And
we're
yeah,
definitely going to have a
with that, for me, I'm gonna see you next time.
for
Bye everyone. Have a great
Rivals 1,
evening.
more stuff